Yo, what is up, people? This is Zero, and today we have, Be the Difference. Waiting on one more person, but we can get into it. Of course, I know it's Halloween, so I know a lot of people probably got other things going on. If you can, yeah.
Hey,
So
hey, everybody.
yeah. So hello to Verge, Jug Closet, KB, and House of Bling. Thank y'all for coming through. So, I guess we'll get into the topic. What you got planned today?
Well, today I already did just a few things. I just finished recording a video. Now I have to edit it. I need to uh I dropped the video. I um I did some chores, and after this I want to go pick up a sweet tooth sweet snack. And then, just my regular everyday thing.
Okay, so what you say you gonna pick up?
I got a sweet tooth, so I want something sweet. Either
Oh
like
yeah.
a Swiss roll or something.
Oh, I love Swiss rolls.
The one without chocolate though. I did a video
Oh,
on the
oh
one
yeah,
that,
the Alpines. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't think they have them where I'm at.
yeah,
Yes, that sucks. I wanted to try that.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll release it all over.
Oh yeah, I guess when it gets big enough, I guess they will.
hmm They need to come up off that price a little bit though, but other than that, it's not bad. I mean, is that gonna be my go-to snack? No. Like my go-to snack would be what was it that I was having? I think it was by Drake's. Um, I kind of was digging the little Halloween snacks that had the sprinkles on top. It was like a cake. I kind of like that one.
Oh, you talking about the birthday cake?
Ooh, I love me the birthday cake. And they got this unicorn one too. Ooh, with strawberry filling. Ooh.
I seen that one. I ain't tried it yet.
It's good, good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick some up today.
And I only found the unicorn one like in one Walmart and not in the other.
Hmm, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like, you know how they stock the shelves versus according to the demographics. So
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
guess
yeah,
that demographic like that unicorn.
right.
Me too, House of Bling.
I was like, yeah, I like the birthday cake. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had it in a while, but I think I ate it as I liked it, but I think I didn't. I think I liked the others more. But
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll go to a traditional honey bun if there's nothing else. But like, my go-to would be like one of them cake-filled cream ones. That'd be good.
yeah, I don't know. I guess they. I don't know. Did they cancel trick or treating?
They should. Cause like it's not just for me. To me, it's not just the trick or treaters. It's the parties. Cause now they just do parties. You know what I mean? They'll do like the school parties, and they'll have the kids go inside the school. So I don't see why. I'm glad they did. Cause some people would just go ahead, trick or treat, go from house to house, spreading that virus from house to house.
Well, I mean, people
I
worry about
heard.
their lives. They should be worried about other stuff before that.
Well, listen to this. Like yesterday, I was getting my hair done, and the girl was telling me that there was a teachers convention. Guy guy lives in a house with a bunch of people, his whole family, right? He went to the teachers convention, came back, no symptoms, right? Everybody in the house got it, and the only one that passed away was his father.
Hmm.
No symptoms. but everybody got it. And the father didn't even, she was saying that the father didn't even have any, preconceived, hey Pandy, look at Pandy. The father didn't really have any pre-existing conditions, and he passed away like, a week ago.
Well, I mean,
That's right, Burns.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
but here's the thing, he went to a teachers convention. It's like, and here's the thing where I'm just like with the mask, how I'm like, it just, in a way, like I respect the fact that we need to wear a mask, guys, but please just listen to what I'm saying. They did a side by side of the degree of how much protection those masks have. And the decorative ones that we normally wear don't have any. So while everybody was probably wearing their mask, if they coughed or sneezed, it's still going right through like nothing. There's no filter, you know?
any math like good stuff. I mean, still can go through unless you have like an N95 mask, like a respirator. But then even with that, you need a fit test to wear it because you to check see if you have any holes in your lungs. And if you do, it's gonna make it hard for you to breathe in that.
Yep.
So
And or like even still you could wear like a medical mask. Like I wear medical masks, you know?
I mean, get like some protection, but it's like still like you can. I mean, you can still pass whatever, even if you had a mask on. It's just like
Exactly.
it may reduce the amount coming out, but yeah, no, it don't stop it because I know I work where I work at. We have to wear masks because of dust. Because like I mean, the virus like yeah, you could die from it. Most likely you won't, but like with dust, like you get too much down in your system, tear your lungs. That's permanent. You talking about like having heavy breathing with that. Like depending on how bad it is, sure, I'll give you lung problems for like for life. Like I
Yep.
mean, it compared like tuberculosis, like lung cancer, anything, and it's just like silica dust, like just in your lungs, like. And I found it out like by when I was working construction, like they had safety meetings on, like talking about how much dust you're supposed to have. I mean, how much dust you could actually breathe in without it being dangerous, and then telling you like procedures to like lessen it. Like it's like now they are working account now doing it like wetting the floors, like it's like if it could be like real dusty, like putting water on the floors to reduce the amount of dust that flies up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me, and everybody's buying up these decorative masks, and like I don't know. Like I'm not against wearing the mask, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it doesn't help that we're breathing in our own carbon. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That stuff's supposed to go out, and we're
Yeah.
still breathing it in. And
Yeah.
some people work all day long with it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah, and I remember like when they started telling people to wear them around all the time. I'm like, no, that's not good. I'm like, and like I'm here like CDC saying, it. I'm like on their website they tell you not to wear it all the time because you can get sick that way as well. So I'm like,
Hmm.
I was kind of confused, like, oh, why y'all telling people this? But then I see like I was like, oh yeah, well people don't actually go and read the website, so
It's crazy. I don't know. That was just my little story
yeah.
about how people are still getting it, and how, yes, I'm glad they did cancel, trick or treating and all that stuff. I mean, you could always do that stuff at home. You could do other things outside of just walking to somebody's house begging for candy, because
I mean,
that's really
I
what it
mean,
is in essence.
yeah, it's like it seems like they answer everything like to cancel stuff. I'm like, well, why don't you just like they do like other places, like hey, if you don't come wearing masks or gloves, something like that, you go to certain places, then don't let them do it. Then people, like you going. I mean, of course, like having like a event or something like that. Like, oh, you got your mask or gloves? Oh, you can't come in. If they did that, I mean, that's a better that's a better option. Like, hey, people might get mad, so we might get mad, but I mean, at least people get out enjoy themselves safely. I mean, that's a safer alternative. But let me go and bring Pandy on the panel. How you
Yay,
doing, Pandy?
Pandy.
Hey guys, good afternoon.
Hey, Pandy.
How you doing?
I am doing well, thank you. My apologies for my delayed time.
Are you good? Like, yeah, I almost I almost forgot. I almost missed the time to start. So you good? Oh, okay. I guess she must. I guess Street must kicked out. She'll be back.
What's the topic? What y'all talking about?
We really talked about nothing yet. I was just like asking about like Halloween, and we got into a whole different.
Oh, okay. I know I
Yeah,
came on. I was like, oh wow, they're talking about asbestos and y'all was going.
I don't know. When you say nothing about asbestos, I was talking about dust. Just
Oh, okay. I
regular.
get it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
reading that
yeah,
in the comments.
yeah. When I was talking about like dust, like just simple dust can be dangerous. Hell, 2 minutes a day. And I'm like, I said, I know. I know if dust can get them mass. I'm like, I know droplets can get through that too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true.
Yeah, but yeah, Patty, like,
Hey,
what? Oh my bad.
Holla.
Yeah, oh yeah, but Patty, what are your plans for today for Halloween?
my plans for this evening is gonna be pretty laid back, quiet, and chill. My kids are grown, so no trick or treating or anything like that. I'll be in the house chilling and relaxing, turning my lights off so nobody will come knocking on my door.
But you know what? Like, now we got to think about trick or treating. Like, like but even if you wasn't worried about like the virus or no germs anything like that, you wouldn't you have to worry about people putting stuff in the candy and all that. You got to check the candy, you
Yeah,
know. So
that's
yeah,
true.
I just thought about that. I was like, I said, yeah, kids do have to worry about stuff being put in the candy like needles and stuff like that. And like, I don't know why they do that, but why people do that.
People are mean.
Yeah.
People are mean.
Well,
It used to be real dangerous back in the day.
yeah.
No trick or treating for me. I will be inside. What are y'all's plans?
I'm probably gonna be chilling because I'm because I was actually in the middle of moving, but I just stopped had this because I already said I'd actually thought I'd be moved in already by today, but no life goes.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
so
I
you're in
don't
the
really
process of moving.
yeah. I mean, I'm like pretty much almost done, but I was like, I set the time, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah. So
Right.
yeah,
I don't really celebrate holidays too tough. So
yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like rare holidays actually celebrate. I would say I really don't celebrate Halloween, but I do like respect it because it's supposed to be a time like when the ancestors are like the strongest, like where they're supposed to be coming down around that time. But as far as that, I don't really celebrate. I think those days I probably celebrate is like one like Martin Luther King's like actual birthday, not the holiday, not the federal holiday.
mm,
Uh, the next was Malcolm X's birthday. The that's Mandela's birthday, and yeah, and Kwanzaa. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really too big on the holidays either. Certainly not Halloween.
Yeah, me neither. I Now, Zero, when you were talking about the ancestors coming down, you talking about for Halloween?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I mean, it was like supposed to be like during that period of time where they're supposed to be. That they're supposed to be down. They're supposed to be down there, like where like you have probably have a better chance, the strongest chance of connecting with them or something like that.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need to connect with nobody that's already gone. We in
But
two different worlds.
but
I'm sorry, we in two different worlds. Mm-mm.
I had never heard that one before, actually.
Yeah, I don't. Mm-mm. I mean, I believe it because people casting spells, but they probably do it real hardcore now. But I'm good. I don't need to see nobody.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds kind of deep.
The Burns said Halloween is not a holiday.
Right. I was just looking at that too. It's not, but they prop it up as though it is.
Listen, you know that they sell a lot more. I think they sell a lot of stuff on Halloween. Like that's one of the biggest ones that do like what the materialistic stuff, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good advertising. So it's like, yeah, have the holiday, same thing to do with Christmas. And even though like in the original story of Christmas, like people, like prop up Santa Claus and all that. I'm just like, I said, yeah, if you do the original story of Halloween, you wouldn't want Santa Claus to come to your house.
No, I don't want no voodoo doll. I don't want to have no eye contact with no voodoo doll. I don't want to have nobody. Nope. That stuff is real in my head. It's real.
Yeah. You're right, T-Line. Yeah, people really don't look into a lot of holidays. Like, I mean, you never catch me celebrating no St. Patrick's Day out there. I mean, I ain't celebrate anyway, but I especially would celebrate after find out what it really was about.
Right. So true.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, like people be like, they always tribute like saints as like, oh yeah, they were peaceful and all that. No, some saints actually, killed a lot of people. They get saint titles that way too. You become saint by killing a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can ask people like any Catholic church that tell you, yeah, they had people like, they were saints. Yeah, they killed people. They're saints.
Oh, Joy, they said, wow, you went straight to the voodoo doll?
No, they must be talking about Verns because she the one that mentioned that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm like, what?
Listen, if you put, they playing games out here. I'm not playing them kind of games. I don't play those kind of games. I'm not playing with no unnatural. I'm sorry. I'm not playing with the supernatural unless it's on the good side. I'm not playing with them.
Girl, I'm with you there. I'm too scared for all that. Cause
Oh yeah, for spooky.
It's very real too.
Yeah. The real world is a lot scarier, but as scary as it can be, a lot of amazing stuff out there too. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, if you just kind of get thrown in that, it'll probably scare, people probably have nightmares about that.
Yeah. That's why I don't celebrate the mahogany. That's why.
Well, I mean, and like I was going to address like the whole pagan thing, like like people are trying to, we're not people. The church, like started calling like the more ancient religions as pagan, which like if you ever look up the etymology of it, it just means like peasant. So they try to say like those, we don't sell those peasant religions are satanic, when like Christianity was like the religion of the king. So So like yeah, like like the reason why they started doing, I think they started doing that maybe like in the 1500s or 1600s, and that was like where like the church was losing a lot of people to like a lot of like the ancient religions. So that was like one of the strategies they used. Like, oh yeah, you be some devil worshipers, you go worship that religion and all that. They just put a whole lot of that out there, and I'm just like, no. I mean, a lot of reasons aren't really bad as what they putting out there. I don't celebrate them, but I don't pray. I'm not religious myself, but it's like pretty much like a lot of these ancient religions are really more dealing with like nature and all that. A lot of them are, but that's like with anything. Got like good and bad. But reason why a lot of them holidays are, so-called pagan holidays were added in like to Christian holidays where to keep their followers. That was the reason why they even incorporated them in there.
I don't need a holiday to be celebrating people daily. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, yeah,
celebrating each other all the time.
Right. I mean, and like, of course, we could do it with holidays, but a lot of business, a lot of corporations make money off of it. Like, for example, Mother's Day. They're gonna make a killing off of Mother's Day.
Oh,
Cause their mother like, you better buy me something.
Y'all see
or you don't love me.
Say that again. Pandy, say that again.
I said, did y'all see what House of Bling said?
I put it up.
She posed a question.
There you go.
Listen, House of Bling, people who don't read their Bible will believe that. But he was born in April, something around then.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even think he existed because I ain't really seen no concrete proof like to really say like, hey, he existed or what events happened actually existed. Even though they say they got evidence, but I mean, it don't sound like concrete enough to really just say, okay, maybe that is. But if it's like just based out, if you just want to believe it, like that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, trying to say like, oh yeah, there's definitely proof. I'm just like, I haven't seen anything like to prove that he did or he didn't exist. So one way or the other. So
I guess it's one of those things where you just have to believe, like,
right, yeah.
That God exists. We've never seen God. We've always heard about him, but people believe in God, a God or whoever. But it's like, it's not like we go back in time 300, 400, 1,500 years ago to say, okay, I believe it. Some things you just got to believe just because, blindly.
I don't do that blind belief. But the thing about it is like, even like like God, like, I don't know how God somehow became like, creator of everything, because like the word, the deity God is a Germanic God. So it's like, if it's Germanic, I'm like, yeah, it's not really at all. So I'm like, well, I said, I don't think that's the Most High.
What do you think, Pandy?
I'm in agreement with you on the fact that if you are one that believes by the Bible, that is definitely not the day he was born on. But then I also believe, it's a faith thing. And, depending on how and what you believe in. And also, people really need to just know their self, research for themselves, basically.
Yeah.
And not really try to impose whatever their beliefs are on.
Yeah.
Others,
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, like I had no proof, so I can't really say one way or the other. But
right.
I'm not against nobody, believe. I say, hey, if you want to believe it, that's fine.
Right.
I think probably the only problem we have when you try to say it's a fact. I'm like, yeah, you can't. Beliefs cannot be facts unless you can back it up, some way, to prove it, But they're like, okay, we can say, okay, you got it right there. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
But it goes for anything. Like, Even
Yeah,
with science,
yeah,
like
yeah,
there's none of
right.
us knows for sure that 1 + 1 really is 2, but we do it because we've been programmed to believe that's what it is,
Yeah,
right? So like, it's just I think it's just one of those things. It
yeah,
just
yeah,
is.
Yeah. And it's also one of those things that the world has took and
Hmm.
made it one of their holidays,
Right.
you know? And that's the date they acknowledge it and celebrate it on.
Well, doesn't that have to do with Christos or whatever his name is?
I'm not sure
Who?
about that.
You said what day?
For Christmas, it was I believe it was a Russian thing. Whether it was Russian or it was something like that. It was a Russian thing where they wanted the kids to have something to believe in, so they came up with Santa Claus, but his name wasn't really Santa Claus. It was
It
something else.
was it was Krampus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, Krampus.
so,
Yeah. Like Krampus used to like drag kids away, and the original picture set. I tried to find it, but I remember seeing the show. Like they were talking about the history of it. Like Santa Claus thing used to have a bag of gifts and all that. He used to have like a big broadsword. He sat on a throne, and and the reason and like and like Santa Claus used to, when he came around, he would go and slit the throats of kids. But like
oh my goodness.
oh, that sounds crazy.
but in order like to protect the house from Santa Claus, they put reefs on the doors.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a
I,
deep one.
that's what I said when I found out what Santa Claus was. I said I'm really let me.
Right.
That sounds
So
pretty crazy.
how did it turn into this sugar-coated fluffy thing? I don't know.
Well, I mean, marketing.
Mhm. Oh my
Exactly.
I mean, I think they happened like 1,000 years ago or something like that, when they started trying to change it up to something like where, oh yeah, he's bringing gifts. He's a jolly person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-uh.
Mahogany said, "Link, please." Hey, Miss Full Roller.
Yeah, I see that. They are asking you for the link.
I definitely I definitely that's another reason why I just don't celebrate anything. I just celebrate people. You know what I'm saying? When I get a chance to, I just celebrate people because that's just crazy. Half of the stuff, even with the Easter Bunny, half of that stuff is just like is built off of massacres. Really?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
That's kind of the way I raised my children too. Like we didn't put the emphasis on what and how, society celebrates the holidays. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because we was like, ain't no Easter bunnies laying no eggs. Ain't no man coming down the chimney. You know what I'm saying? It just was never something that was pushed in our home.
And if
Yeah,
you better put a pitchfork there so he prick his butt to get back up.
Exactly.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. I mean, when I thought about that, like Santa Claus, some people, I was like, Santa's over there just breaking and entering people's houses, and nobody scared them.
No. And the children, especially smaller children, they get into it. They want to celebrate it because of, the programming and what they see and hear.
And then like a lot of that, like parents telling them that like Santa Claus is real, and I was like, why do you? I said, why even tell kids that? Like, it's just like, okay, just tell them the truth. Like, they'll thank you for it later. Because I think after I found the truth, I think I kind of resented my parents a little bit after I found out that.
Yeah, that was a devastating moment for myself too. And I was defending Santa Claus till the day I died. Well, as a kid. Like that was so devastating to really to really think that Santa Claus didn't exist. That junk really devastated me.
Right.
So if I ever acquire any child, I'm not teaching them about any of these holidays that take away from the true meaning of humanity. That.
Right. Huh? I would say, yeah. Like I mean, that's kind of like one of the reasons I like Kwanzaa. I mean, it don't put itself off as like like no, mystical holiday. Ain't no holiday built off nobody getting killed, nothing like that. I mean, it's pretty much like the whole holiday, kind of like the principles you need for building a community. That's it.
Yep.
And I don't knock others that do believe.
Me neither.
Yeah, of course not.
Because I sure will come to your house if you invite me over for Thanksgiving. I'll get my plate.
Okay.
I'll celebrate with you. If you want me to come over for Christmas, I'll come over. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not purposely saying, "Oh my goodness, it's Christmas. Let's get together." I'm like, no, let's get together this weekend. I just like having a gathering,
Right. So do you guys buy Christmas trees and things like that?
I actually I'll buy the little, Charlie Brown one, but I'm not gonna dress it up. Only because it smells so good.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. But like I'm not dressing it up like, oh my goodness, nah. I'll buy it once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something. I like what Vern said. As long as you believe in something and it makes you a better person and a good member of society, then go ahead. I kind of agree with that too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to bring in two more people I didn't even see because my browser froze. I'm using my phone.
Mahogany.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Zero? Hi, rest of the penthouse.
Hi.
Hello, it's Miss Gigi here.
So, Zero, heads up. Try your best to use StreamYard on like a computer.
I usually do, but I'm like doing stuff, so I just do it on my phone now.
Phone. It gets real stupid with the phone. I noticed.
Yeah, but I mean, it works fast on my phone because like doing my computer, I gotta wait like at least about like 20 minutes before it even want to come act right.
Oh wow, okay.
You don't have Verizon, that's why.
No, I got Verizon.
Well, I have Verizon as well, but it's just.
But I think it's probably my computer that's like acting up like that because I use like the hotspot on my phone.
Yeah. So I was just listening to the conversation in regards to like holidays and everything like that. Number one, as far as that whole Christoph whatever, that's not completely correct. The Santa Claus comes from a name. It's called Santa Claus. SINTERKL. I don't know if it's AAS or AS, something like that, right? And it's actually a Dutch god. It's like a lot of people are familiar with Greek mythology and not so much familiar with the Norse mythology, but it's a god from that particular myth. Okay.
Oh, the Norse god.
Oh wow.
And also Christmas. Like a lot of people will like demonize Halloween and kind of like continue, and then actually go ahead and celebrate Christmas. When you look at the history of it, Halloween was it's just the day before All Saints Day. November 1st is All Saints Day.
Yeah, yes, All Saints Day.
It said
All Souls Eve.
Huh?
I said Halloween is either All Saints Eve, All Souls Eve.
Yeah, and so what the tradition started that because they felt like there would be these like the veil was thin between the afterworld and this one, and the ancestors would and I don't even call them ancestors because the ancestors is something completely different, but the souls of the dead would try to come back.
Yeah, I told them about that earlier.
Right, the souls of the dead would try to come back, so people protected themselves from these spirits and from these entities by wearing the costume. So it was more of a protective thing, not so much welcoming them in or calling them in or whatever.
Yeah. I heard something about that. Like, people would wear them to scare the spirits or something like that.
Huh?
I heard that about, like, I kind of heard something about that about Halloween, like, where like, people wear the costumes to try to
ward off the evil entities. But whereas Christmas was the original Purge. If you ever saw the movie The Purge, where all laws were suspended at that time for, like, I think about a week or 6 days or something like that. And
which one talking about, the movie or something else?
No, I said Christmas was when it was first practiced. It was the original like Purge.
Oh, okay.
So, where laws were banned, all laws were, like, abolished. But, like, there was no law. Like, there was no law for like a week or something, or maybe, like, I know that it had something to do. It's centered around the winter solstice. So the sun begins to rise up again after this, like, 3-day period on the 25th. So they would have this whole ceremony where they would go around drunk, raping women, and they had, like, all of these a celebration to, like, go around raping women and molesting children, all this other motherfucking. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. All this other type of stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, when I think of stuff like that wicked, my mouth gets ridiculous. But then people, in order for them to convince the pagans to adopt all of these, for Rome to convince the pagans to adopt all of these Christian standards, they came up with Christmas. Like, okay, y'all could continue celebrating your little wicked holiday. We'll call it Christmas and say this is when Jesus was born. So the fact that people celebrate Christmas kind of bugs me out. And then they're, like, so weary of Halloween when all of these holidays are wicked within itself, and they got the nerve to call it, like, a holy day. You know, like, hey, look.
But if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, though, because it still falls under the lines of materialistic things where people are just practicing buy, selfish. And like I said, I'm not trying to, like, say it's bad for people to give tokens of appreciation, because it could be that. But the way we commercialize stuff and how it's in our face to buy, and you forget the real essence of what, you know, if it's supposed to be about Christianity and about Jesus or whatever, then you kind of overshadow that with just the capitalism.
Yeah, and hey, why not give your children 3 gifts like Jesus got? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if you want to, like, kind of like, if you still want to celebrate it, and it's such a money maker time period, you can, you know, just say, hey, he's got 3 gifts, that's what he did, and happy holidays. I mean, I don't know, but
who are you, by the way?
Oh, I'm Lady T. I'm sorry, my name isn't up on the thing.
No, in the chat. Did you type in the chat?
Oh yeah, I typed in my name is the Tea Lounge. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Lounge.
All right, so I could follow you.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yes, girl. She just go ahead and drop some jewels.
Okay.
So and I mean, I'm like I like to study, like, history, like the origins of things and stuff. Like I'll like the origins of a word and stuff, and just trying to find out where it came from. Like, I just have this kind of weird sort of a brain.
I mean, it's like I explained earlier, like, you know, like the term pagan, like, and it's like the original meaning of the word pagan actually meant peasant. So just like, you know, it was just like, you know, oh yeah, you know, like, so like Christianity was like, you know, the religion of all the kings and stuff at that time.
Right.
You know, anything, you know, like, you know, and like the peasants were practicing, you know, Christianity, like the kings were, like, all like that, but, you know, they were practicing ancient religions, like, and I guess, like, when, like I said, like when I mentioned earlier, like when the church started losing a lot of their followers to these ancient religions, then they had to start demonizing them, and then at some point, you know, they had to add in certain holidays to keep their followers there.
And I'm looking at Nasira Lua Ra. I'm thinking Nasira, since that I think that means fire, and then Ra is the god of the sun. So she must have some, like, Egyptian theologic kind of like knowledge or whatever. And so then if you want to get into that whole thing, it's like that's where I'm kind of like starting to lean towards, because it's like, number one, you know, when you want to talk about etched in stone, when you want to talk about, you know, there being some sort of evidence that this existed, that's the only, like, not the only, but like it's one of the only sort of spiritual practices that still have their artifacts up to where you can study them, and it's like clear that the Bible was taken from Egyptian text, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could even see it like the way the Catholic Church goes stuff, like even their clothes, like how they make the building and all this.
Mm-hmm.
You could trace it to like the Egyptian teachings and all that.
Mm-hmm. And then you have places like in Mexico, like Tulum and Chichen, I want to say it is, where they have the other pyramids that exist. I think the largest pyramid actually is in Mexico, which is mistaken. But those are things that like are etched in stone, and I just find it interesting, like, you know, things that's like, you know, if you want to talk about the 10 Commandments and it being like etched in stone, and that now they somehow mysteriously, you know, disappeared, and you know, God just let that happen. You know,
it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. They had the 10 Commandments even before, but before that, they had the 42 laws of Ma'at, or the 42 negative confessions of Ma'at.
Oh, okay, Nasira, I hear you. She said,
"Yeah,
my name is like." Okay, so Kemetic. Okay, I understand the Kemetic lexicon. Okay, I understand. In America, name predate Egyptians. All right. You get your female ascension at the hiding hidden power wellness. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. I mean, it's like think about it, like, you know, if you can find it, like, you know, if you really, you know, try to go like as far as actually back, you know, you try to, if you can find it, you know, try to find the Sumerian teachers, because that's like the first civilization, Samaria.
Oh, Nasira, you're welcome to let me know. I was just trying to gain an understanding for what I knew. But if I'm incorrect, you're welcome to let me know. The chat takes a long time to come up, so you probably put that in a while ago, and I'm just now seeing it.
Oh yeah, let me go and let Gigi go and say, I know she came up here. I know she wanted to add anything.
Oh no, it's something I just I'm very kind of like I understand what you're saying, because I can kind of get kind of superstitious also, because I've learned, hey, even when they do like Mardi Gras, I'm like, no, I'm not going. I know what that stands for. And I'm like, no, I'm not joining that parade, because they used to keep us inside and give us, baths, make us eat the green tea so we, toxins was out. And
what's Mardi Gras about?
It's again the Day of the Dead. It's celebration, and it's like how the Latin people have their Day of the Dead.
Which is November 2nd.
When it comes to children, they'll have a little something in the day for you, to make it amusing for the kids. But the kids are supposed to stay home at night. This is why they go crazy and they show their boobies and they're letting spirits into them. Everybody's getting drunk. Everybody's getting hyper. And, we're supposed to be shielded, because, a lot of kids go missing around those times too. You have to understand.
Wow.
Yeah, when they put masks on little kids, and then they're sending them to, that's why it is kind of like a festering a holiday. It's supposed to be good in a way, but then it turned into maliciousness with the people who actually do the extra most, like you said, putting razor blades in candy, or there was a year where they were tampering with Tylenol, kids Tylenol. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, who does that? You know, but it's not, it depends on how you celebrate it, but know you're celebrating with people who don't have your well intent, in mind. It's fun to have, to dress up, have a good time, make fun of it, but it's supposed to scare you too. It is a scary situation, but bad things happen on Halloween. I'm sorry, it does. Especially now that there's a full moon, I'm like, staying indoors. Nope, nope. You're not
I
gonna catch me
mean,
slipping. And they wearing
yeah,
masks too? Nah.
yeah. I think it's just really just like being aware, being aware of certain stuff. Because I mean, just being scared of everything, certain stuff. If you spend time getting scared, like of all the stuff that's out there, you gonna be scared for you. Gonna be
Forever,
scared of
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But
I
at the
mean,
same time, be
cause,
wary about the
but
situation you
yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I was gonna say something similar to that, like but thing about it is like I'm someone who, at a young age, was kind of thrown into that those type of things. So I didn't get ease into it. I can put more like I pushed into it. So it's just like, and I think that scared me up until like I was like 18 because I was like I had to make. I mentioned it several times. I had to make a choice like what either I was going to spend the rest of my life being scared of all this stuff, or I'm going to try to figure out what this stuff is and maybe get a better understanding about it so I don't get scared of it. And that's
yeah.
and I chose the latter because I mean if I did that I've just been oh yeah I've just been scared of everything. I
But
didn't
yeah,
want
because you're giving
I
it
didn't want
power.
I
Yeah, you're
well I
falling
mean
into a situation of being vulnerable.
but I was saying that I said I didn't want to be scared like that because I didn't want fear to rule my life to run my life.
Exactly.
So I just said, hey, I'm not going to let it control my life. So I'm going to take reins of it and study this type of stuff because I mean it's like I mean, it's no that type of stuff ain't shouldn't be something like a kid should have to experience at such a young age.
Oh, my daughter. I took my daughter. I remember I took her trick or treating one year. She was like a little cute little fairy or something. She had little wings on, looking all cute. She was like 2 years old. She screamed. She looked at me like, "Why would you do this to me?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry," because there were people with masks on. she she couldn't, and this was me taking her to a mall to go trick or treating, right? Oh, when she saw Santa for the first time, she was like, "Why are you putting me on this man's lap for real? Like, I'm not playing with you, mom." there's a there's a picture of her, and she's just looking angry, like she's like, "I know he's not real. Like, come on now, stop." But you want to have those baby pictures. You want to be like, "My baby celebrated, yeah." And she's like, "I wasn't having fun with you." She would rather go to the zoo. So I get it. After that, I was like, well, we ain't gonna do that no more. But yeah, I do just like that. Like you guys said, I turn off my lights. I put on a sign that says I have dogs. Don't come knocking at my door. You know? Don't do it. I don't like strangers knocking at my door at all. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. I think I remember I was in Pandy's chat yesterday, and I was talking about how I don't like people, come to my house. They ain't call first. I'm like, I said, I don't care if you get the door. You call.
Yeah.
You didn't call ahead of time. You ain't getting me.
You're not getting me.
I
No.
yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, no. I mean, I'm saying you're not getting me, and I don't care if I know you're not. Like
no.
you
Somebody was
better call ahead.
somebody was laughing because I put cayenne pepper outside my door and windows, right, to keep the bad spirits away. So I was like drizzling some cayenne pepper on because it's supposed to keep like certain animals away and people, certain vibes. And this guy delivered my stuff, like my mail or whatever, and was laughing because when they knocked on my door, and I was like, "Who is it?" He saw the cayenne pepper. He like, "Oh, so you know something about this, huh?" I'm like, "Shoot, Grandma taught me."
but you know, thing about spirits is like spirits most part are just like would just do stuff to mess with you. But I mean, you know, spirit can physically hurt you. They can make you hurt yourself.
That's all it
That's
does.
all it does. Yeah.
You
I
get
mean,
like,
but the thing about it is you know if you let yourself be open to that, that's how it gets you. But if you don't open yourself to it, it can't enter you. You know.
true that.
True that. And you know
this. I don't know why I'm echoing.
I'm not. I mean, what I'm saying. I'm not talking theoretical. I'm talking from experience. I'm just gonna leave it there. I may tell that story one day, but
well, you know that's the thing because I mean, I'm one of those. And you know, when I said I've seen shadows, I've seen certain things, like they tried to trick me, and I'm like, no.
oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I remember like a kid, like I would be like, you know, be like in bed, and then like I'd be recovering, like I would have like a mirror on my head, boy, and I see like a white figure or like some type of black figure walking by. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I didn't want to turn that light off.
So I go into like I don't know, and then you know I go into like meditating and praying, and then next thing I know I'm passed out because my mind was tired. It was like, nah, girl, don't let them in. I'd be like, poof, be gone. I ain't scared of no ghosts, but I'm a little shaky.
I ain't afraid. I ain't scared of no ghost. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Look at us. We all trying to be all brave. We're like, I know what people I'm gonna hunt when I leave this earth. I'm gonna be like, I'll see.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, like ghosts are probably pretty cool, but you know, if it's like somebody like, you know, if I die because somebody, you know, killed me or something like that, oh, I'm gonna be doing everything. I'm be knocking stuff over.
Yeah.
Just make them go crazy.
I'm gonna just be like right there.
Just start
Making the
moving.
showers cold and hot.
I
Cold
mean,
and hot. I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I'm gonna try
go
to,
ahead, dance.
I'm gonna try to make everything I can to
You think I
drive
fell
them
down?
to
Wait till I got
the brink of insanity. I'm not even gonna kill them. I'm gonna make them. I'll make them go insane. They want to go check him or her into a mental facility. Put them in a straight jacket. And
I don't
even
know
then,
if
I'm
I'm gonna
still
go
gonna be
that
messing
far,
with
but
them.
I'm gonna make a move.
No. I won't. No. You got to. No, you got to. No, you got to get tortured. Like it's like you let me down now. Until you dead, I'm gonna be on you. I mean, you're gonna be still straight jack. I'm still gonna be messing with you.
Sorry, I'm hearing an echo. Zero. Can you hear the last thing you said?
Huh? I don't hear it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is a lot of feedback.
Oh no, I hear it
Maybe
now
it's
too.
me because I'm hearing it.
There's a lot of feedback. That's why I've been on mute.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear it. Okay, y'all still here now?
Yeah. Well, yeah. A little bit.
Okay. They say you hear echo, but I don't hear it. Y'all hear the echo?
Not when you speak. I think when everybody else speaks.
Okay, it might be bouncing off of that. All right, I'm about to mute, and y'all try talking after that.
Anybody? I don't hear anything.
I don't hear it now.
Yeah, so it's probably 0.
Yeah, I think it's 0. You might have to go out and come back in.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes that works.
Yeah.
All right, how about now?
It's better.
Hello? Yeah, I don't hear it.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't hear it now.
Okay, might be y'all playing with people.
I still hear it.
Oh man, streaming already. I was good. Well, maybe that's universal. Hey, we need to stop.
That's that. See, y'all invited that spirit. All them spirits y'all invited. We was talking about them.
I ain't invite no spirits.
Talking about them.
I don't care.
Spirit is the cell phone and StreamYard. That's all that is.
I don't get no power or nothing. So they can do whatever they want to.
No, they can't. Not with me. But yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I was like, I had a topic on there. I'm at to change the title of the stream now after I get off. I didn't think this would turn into a whole big conversation.
That's very true, Miss Sarah.
Okay.
Did he step away again?
Maybe.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah. Way.
Oh, I thought. I mean, I'll stop talking. I was like letting y'all do some talking. That's why.
My bad.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I guess since we made, guess I don't know if y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about. Or?
Not off the top of my head. The positive content.
You said what?
Did you? I came in late on the positive content.
Say it one more time, kind of.
I said I had. Did you touch on the positive YouTube content?
Oh, you talking about creating a positive space? Now we ain't get to do it. We've been talking about this. As I said about change the name of the time of the street.
That happens.
Because I was just gonna be like, yeah, let's talk about Halloween. Let's talk about what they were gonna do, and then it turned the whole conversation.
It's supposed to be but it didn't start out as a Halloween thing. It just started out as like some kind of little fun thing, and then it just everybody realized that it was on Halloween. So some people, I guess, are going to dress up and everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just gonna just mention it because it was like Halloween, and I was gonna get into it, but I mean this was a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I would keep it going longer, but I need to finish moving. But if y'all got any last words, y'all can say that.
No, I had a good time meeting you, ladies, and it's always good when you're around Zero. So thank you so much for having me.
Anytime.
I had a good time as well. Before I came late.
Oh, it's all good.
Good conversation.
Yes, it was nice meeting all of you and having great laughs and learning about each other. So thank you again.
Now I gotta go dig on Mardi Gras. That's gonna be my next thing.
It was fun. Oh,
Yes,
thank God. I was scared to talk, but Zero, you look like your mom. T and Pandy. It was good to be on the same panel with you guys. Hopefully we can do it again soon and talk about positivity instead of Halloween, right?
Well, I mean, it was still a good conversation. I mean, we talked about it with positivity.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It wasn't too bad. Come on, we didn't scare each other.
No, I didn't say it was bad at all. I'm just saying the next conversation, it won't be around Halloween anymore. So
Right.
It's gonna be about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll talk about the turkey, how it's slaughtered.
Yeah. I mean, I will tell you what turkey is, but I don't want to. I don't.
What is it?
I'll tell you on the next.
Oh, wow, okay.
Can't wait.
Leave y'all on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, he brought it back.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, I want to try to get more positive people together, so connect with people, because like I know like how hard it is to find positive people and all that. So
That was very thoughtful of you, Zero.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime, yeah. I mean, like, and it's like, I think like most of y'all have your IG. I don't know if Late T, I don't know if you have a IG as well.
I have IG, but I have 2 posts on there. I never really go over that. I know I should.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not my thing. But I know I gotta start getting more involved because that's for everything.
Cause
I go IG crazy.
Cause I usually use like IG or Twitter to contact people most of the time.
Right, I know that's where a lot of people are, and like there's like chats that I'm a part of and everything that I didn't even know I was a part of. But at first, the whole IG thing, I didn't understand, because it's like I go down the line, I see a bunch of pictures of people. I'm like, you didn't change your hairstyle from yesterday or nothing. What am I doing looking at you? I'm like, what is the point? So I just couldn't really get into it. And then plus a lot of times they posted the same thing on Facebook. So I was just like, I'm already on Facebook. I don't know. But I gotta get into it. I definitely do.
I'm not even someone using social media. I just use it for like I guess stay in contact with some people, and then if I need to, let's say if I was going to have like a one-on-one with somebody or something like that, or just something like it wasn't gonna be open panel, have a way to to contact them and send the link without
Yeah, I gotta start getting up on it. I'm gonna try to do better.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of motivational channels there too. Pages. A lot of motivational pages also.
Right. I gotta probably find, my little niche on there or whatever outside of my friend circle. Like just look for other stuff out there that's on there. I know people put videos up and stuff like that. I gotta just get in there. I'm not familiar with it. But I know I have to. If I want to start promoting the stuff that I'm doing, I gotta.
Well, I'm more of a cheerleader over there. I'm more of I help people promote themselves. I repost their stuff and share, and they're grateful for it. Because I find it funny. I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody's got to see this.
What's your IG? If you don't mind sharing. Or do you want to put it in the private chat?
Me?
Yes, I think I'm talking to you.
Oh, no, I'm private. I'm private, so you've got to be request. You got to request
Okay.
me to be on
Mhm,
IG. But
mhm,
I will post some stuff up that'll probably reach some people, and then
mhm.
of me. But I don't like putting my
I
stuff out there
understand.
like
I
too
understand.
much. I tend to promote more others than myself.
For yourself, yeah.
Hmm Or to communicate with certain people that I find to be close friends.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So Be the Difference clothing. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. I gotta go. I'll check you out after the live. Because I know that I can't click the link and go over. But who else is on the panel? If y'all have a YouTube channel, I could follow.
Oh yeah, Miss Gigi. That's it. MS and then dash
Okay, I
Gigi.
see that.
GEG.
Yeah, and then you have Pandy's channel,
I
Pandy's Hip.
think I'm subscribed.
I think I'm subscribed to Candy also. I'll have to
No,
double
it's
check.
Pandy, not Candy.
She's
But
not.
NDI, yeah, I think I'm subscribed to Candy.
Yes, I think we
I
recently
thought I was
connected.
too. I don't
We
know.
recently
Well, I have to
connected.
double check. That's why I said I need to double check.
I'll check though and make sure.
This
Okay,
is
guys, I gotta get going.
All right. Bye, you guys.
All
Thank
right,
you.
have a
Have a good one.
Thank you for the fun. This was fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. So thank y'all for coming through. Uh,
Definitely.
this was, I mean, this was fun. I mean, like I say, like usually we get to talk, we probably get like lately been 4 hours or more,
oh
four
wow.
hours, but I can't keep it that long because like I said, I'm like almost done moving, so I gotta get stuff out of here. But like I said, I just did it, because I'd already set it up and didn't want to,
Yeah.
camp.
Well, we understand, Zero. Thank you again for the invitation.
Oh yeah,
Have a good day.
anytime. Yeah, I mean, if you want to come back next week, you're more than happy to. I'll ask you, if you want to come back. If you say yeah, like okay.
Okay.
Uh,
All
all
right.
right.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out as well. You guys stay safe, stay encouraged, and I will see you next time.
All right. Yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to get everybody's name on here because it string that went so far. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Shout out to Ferdinand Junk Closet. Shout out to KB. Shout out to B Dems Clothing. Shout out to shout out her being on the panel too. Shout out to Victorious Lachey. Shout out to Jazzy TV. Shout out to House of Bling. Shout out to Miss Footballer Sarah. Shout out to Snowcone 72. Shout out to Nasira Luara. Shout out to Jessica Hicks. Let's see who else. Shout out to Mr. DJ Music. Let's see who else came in. Shout out to the Tea Lounge, Lady T. And I think that might be everybody. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Hope y'all enjoyed the conversation, even though it even though it changed changed into something different. Even though the conversation wasn't what I posted on there, so I had to change the title. But other than that, thank y'all for coming through. Hope that y'all have a great night, great day, or a great night, whatever time. Well, I guess yeah, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see you guys later. Wholeness Minds Vibrations, people. Hey, y'all have a good one.